Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching. Coming up in the next half hour, we are in the middle of Earth Month, and residents are encouraged to pitch in to help protect our environment. Plus, the county's Department of Correction is hiring. We'll tell you how to apply. And later, colorful butterflies return to Brookside Gardens. The Wings of Fancy show is a must-see for all ages. But first, Montgomery County Executive Marc Elrich and Council Vice President Sidney Katz are launching an initiative titled For Business, benchmarking to be the best for business. The campaign kicks off this month with the first of 6 listening sessions with a goal to build a better business climate in Montgomery County.
We want to make certain that especially small businesses, but all businesses, have a good experience and that they stay here, grow here, and continue to prosper here. And we've heard along the way that that's not the case, that people have concerns. And early on, the county executive, Marc Elrich, came to me and knew my background as a small businessman and said, Sidney, would you be interested in getting involved in this? And obviously I am. I mean, I am extremely concerned about our economic development in the county. So that's why we're going to do these listening sessions. We want everybody to come out, every stakeholder. If you think you're a stakeholder, come out, whether it's a resident or whether it's somebody that's thinking about opening a business. If it's somebody that has a business here now and had good examples of how they could grow or bad examples of how they couldn't get through a system, we want to hear it.
The first listening session is set for Wednesday, April 17th from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Council Office Building in Rockville. The second session is scheduled for the following day, Thursday, April 18th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. at the Bethesda Chevy Chase Regional Services Center. For more information about the upcoming sessions and how to provide your input if you can't make it to the sessions, visit the Montgomery County website. The county has released the fiscal year 2018 Montgomery County Green Government Report. This annual report documents the county's progress with energy efficiency, green buildings, smart growth, water conservation, biodiversity, waste reduction, and green transportation. Joining us is Eric Kaufman from the Department of General Services, Office of Energy and Sustainability to tell us more. Welcome, Eric, and what can you tell us about this report?
The annual Green Government Report is an overview of the county's efforts to reduce the environmental impact of county operations. It's a cross-department initiative that brings together all of the excellent efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, energy use, water use, promote biodiversity on county properties. So it's an effort to give the public a good, solid understanding of what we do and how we are bringing together a government that is the smallest environmental footprint possible, while also saving significant resources that can help offset other county budget needs.
And Eric, is this report accessible and available to the public?
The report is available on the county's main page. It also is available on the Office of Energy and Sustainability's website, which is a constantly updated repository of all the efforts the county is doing to reduce the environmental impact of our government.
Thank you for being here, Eric. And that website would be montgomerycountymd.gov. Earth Day is officially April 22nd, but here in Montgomery County, we celebrate it for the entire month. There are dozens of volunteer opportunities and events scheduled in the county. Students can earn service learning hours by simply volunteering during Earth Month in the county. Opportunities vary from helping clean up local streams, picking up trash, and pulling weeds. Recently, on the county's Make a Difference TV show, we had representatives from the Department of Environmental Protection who talked about the importance of volunteering.
We definitely encourage people to, on a daily basis, think about how they could protect the environment, from turning off the lights, from taking shorter showers, to their lawn care, to taking the bus to work instead of using a car. And so there's so many things that everybody could do to protect the environment on a daily basis, and that we encourage people to do.
We actually, while Earth Day is April 22nd, we really believe that every day is Earth Day. And each and every one of us has millions and millions of opportunities every day throughout the day to do our part to protect the environment and preserve valuable natural resources for the future.
For more information and additional opportunities for Earth Month, visit mygreenmontgomery.org or montgomeryserves.org. One event celebrating Earth Month happened when students from the Montgomery Conservation Corps worked alongside Montgomery Park's horticulturalists, elected officials, and special guests to pot up to 500 trees that will be used in the Montgomery County reforestation programs.
Really happy to be here today with the Montgomery County Conservation Corps, which is a program that the Latin American Youth Center has been managing for the past 6 years. It's a workforce development and education program that also provides community building and wraparound supports to young people ages 16 to 24. And today we're at Pope Farm Nursery, which is a long-standing partner of the Corps, a really fantastic place where a lot of the county's trees and shrubs start out and then in years forward go and are planted throughout the entire county. And so it's a privilege to be able to be here with young people, seeing them doing the good work and really buying into what is environmental conservation.
We would like to remind residents that the 5th annual Montgomery County Greenfest will be held on Sunday, April 28th at Brookside Gardens in Wheaton. Activities will include kids tree climbing, music, films, kids activities, exhibitors, and workshops, all focused on building community and improving our environment. There will be plenty of activities for the entire family. The event is free and open to the public from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's also free parking and shuttle from the Glenmont Metro Station. For more information, visit montgomerycountygreenfest.org. Coming up on County Report this week, looking for a summer camp for your kids? Look no further. The Department of Recreation has a full lineup of programs for children and youth. And we bring you tips from our Office of Consumer Protection to avoid becoming victim of the latest scams. Those stories and more when we come back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC 311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. The school year will soon be over and it's time to plan summer activities for children and youth. This week on the county's Spanish language radio show, we talked about the many camps and programs offered by the Department of Recreation.
Our summer fun centers are the first ones to fill. That's that 6-week, all-day local elementary school program. So with our specialty camps, what's nice is that you can put together a variety of segments. So you could do an AM, 9 a.m. to noon, a PM, a 1 to 3, or you could put together a whole day and have 2 different focuses within that same day.
A reminder to county residents that the outdoor pools will open on May 25th during the Memorial Day weekend, and that family season passes are available for $300. For more information, visit mocorec.com. A woman is being praised by elected officials for going above and beyond to help those in need throughout the local community. My MC Media's Jordan Lindsay has the story.
Gaithersburg Help is a faith collaborative that assists area residents in need of essentials such as food, clothing, medicine, and transportation. Janet Newman became a volunteer for the cause back in 2002. People say she's gone above and beyond ever since.
I'm someone who likes to do things, and so when I see something that I can do, I want to jump in and help.
It was really my pleasure to nominate Janet for this award.
To honor all her effort, Comptroller Peter Francho presented Newman with the William Donald Schaefer Helping People Award for Montgomery County.
This was created to honor William Donald Schaefer, a great 4-term mayor of Baltimore City and 2-term comptroller, 2-term governor. And this award is meant to honor his legacy of helping little people and recognizing that government needs to do something immediately for people in need.
We've been there for 50 years, and it started as a very small group of people, and we have grown to be almost 200 volunteers, and everybody does a little piece, and so it's not just me. In the early years, I think we maybe served 4 to 6 families in a week. Now we serve 20 families a night, 5 days a week, and so up to 100 families in any given week is significant, and it does show that there is still a need.
As for Newman, she says she wants to keep the organization growing so they can help more people. And to do that, she says they are always in need of more volunteers.
This organization is community-based. It's funded by volunteers. Maybe they get a little bit of public money and grant applications, but fundamentally they're just generated by Gaithersburg to help citizens that have a crisis.
We have to continue to have volunteers join us, because as we all age, so do our abilities to provide. And so we encourage young people. Newly retired people are our favorite volunteers because they have newly opened time.
Reporting in Gaithersburg, Jordan Lindsay for County Report This Week.
The Montgomery County Office of Consumer Protection has served our community since 1971. Its staff investigates and resolves thousands of complaints, from home improvement to financial issues. Here's investigator Joy Matthews to tell you about some recent cases.
Hello. The Montgomery County Office of Consumer Protection is here to solve your consumer problems. I wanted to give you an update on a few cases in which we and the Office of the State's Attorney recently took legal action. The first is an unlicensed home improvement contractor called KAX LLC. In this case, a Rockville consumer paid KAX $25,000 to enlarge the basement of a single-family home. After digging a large trench and tearing down parts of the existing fence, the contractor abandoned the job. The court sentenced the KAX salesperson to supervised probation and ordered restitution to the homeowner. Another unlicensed contractor, MS Asphalt, received $7,800 in 2009 for driveway paving projects, which he never completed. He was charged in 2009. Then, on an arrest warrant, the merchant was apprehended in 2018 and the case went to trial. The OCP charging investigator came out of retirement to testify for the prosecution. The owner of MS Asphalt was ordered to pay restitution to the 2 surviving consumers. And finally, a licensed electrician, Neil C. Goodman, received a total of $12,000 from 20 homeowners in a townhouse community to replace electric meter stacks, which were rusted and dilapidated. He failed to perform any work. The electrician was sentenced to probation, ordered to pay restitution to the consumers, and to pay court costs. The Montgomery County Department of Permitting Services also revoked his electrical license. As you can see, many of our cases involve unlicensed or unscrupulous contractors. Remember, when you're hiring a contractor, do your research. Get recommendations, get at least 3 quotes, and make sure the contractor is licensed and the contract is legitimate. You can check for licensed contractors with our office or the Maryland Home Improvement Commission. To file a complaint about a contractor, call the OCP at 240-777-3636, send an email, visit our office, or visit our website.
Coming up on County Report This Week, dozens of teens, parents, and experts gathered for the Choose Respect Conference on healthy dating. And the county's Department of Correction is currently hiring and will host an applicant processing event at the end of the month. We bring you those details and more. Stay with us.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going.
Recycle more now.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Parents, teens, youth, service providers, and educators gathered recently to discuss an important issue facing our youth. MCPS TV has more in this story.
It took me 3 years to find the courage to leave my abusive relationship.
Over 500 students, youth service providers, educators, and parents met at Richard Montgomery High School to learn about the perils of teen dating abuse and how to prevent it. This was the 10th annual Choose Respect Montgomery Conference. It is through a decade of collaboration among county agencies, community organizations, and schools that this annual conference has become a successful outreach initiative in raising community awareness about the prevalence of dating violence.
1 in 3 teenagers could be a victim of either physical, emotional, or sexual abuse. It's a problem everywhere around the country, in addition to Montgomery County.
If someone comes to you as a parent or an adult or an educator and says that they're in trouble, that they're in a situation of abuse, when someone's caught up in that dynamic of control, saying to them, you need to get out, is just another method of control. Really what you say is, I am here for you. I'm here to support you. I care about you. I'm here to help you get through this. Those are the words that we should be using.
These things can start at a very early age, and these can be very damaging, particularly in the early years of our children in relationship building. So it's vitally important that parents are having the conversations with their kids about their relationships that they're having.
Students from more than 50 different schools in all areas of the county walked through the resource fair, with over 40 organizations represented. The purpose was to learn how to identify the red flags of dating abuse, who to talk to for support, and how to help a friend.
I came here because I wanted to learn more about dating violence. I think everybody should be educated on it.
Abusive relationships affect all types of people. It's not like a certain type of person attracts it. And for my daughters as well and my husband, I wanted them to see how many different types of people could be affected and what they could do to recognize the signs.
Today, I encourage you all to speak up and speak your truth.
As the need for technology grows, so does the need for new perspectives in it. Montgomery College is eager to prepare these future technologists and show off the new face of STEM with the Every Girl Can Conference. Here is more.
What do women want? A successful future in science and technology, of course. Montgomery College kicks off the spring season with the annual Every Girl Can Conference on the Tacoma Park Silver Spring campus. Sponsored by the Every Girl Can Institute, a nonprofit based in Silver Spring, the conference is designed to help young girls develop goals and visions for their future.
We support girls in a number of ways, primarily through educational enrichment programs, and this conference is the centerpiece of that.
Starting as an after-school program for middle school girls, the Every Girl Can Conference is now in its 11th year. With a focus on STEM, life skills, and leadership, the Every Girl Can Institute empowers young girls and women to thrive in school and career.
I had a woman warrior that showed me the way to becoming an engineer, and I was here to show girls that they could be exactly who they are, embrace their identity and their creativity, and let that guide them in how they learn technology.
Although there is a healthy focus on STEM fields, the importance of the arts and how these different branches can still be rooted in the same path is never understated.
what happens with design is that everyone's on an equal playing field because everyone has good ideas and everyone can dive into a problem and solve it just as good as anyone else.
Women today still face many challenges in school and the workplace based on preconceived notions of what a STEM professional should look like.
At various levels, you don't see people who look like you, which is sort of challenging, but just embrace your interest in the sciences because it's a beautiful thing. We need plenty more female scientists, and I'm sure there are many in the next generation to come.
For County Report This Week, I'm James McClain.
It's time to check your medicine cabinet for expired or unwanted prescription drugs. The prescription drug take-back date will take place on April 27th, and it is part of an effort to prevent the increasing problems of prescription drug abuse and theft. The idea is to keep residents from flushing prescription drugs or placing them in the trash where they can be ingested by animals or a person. There will be drop-off locations across the county where residents can drop off prescription drugs and over-the-counter medications. There will be collection boxes in the parking lots of all of these police stations and other county locations between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. The county's Department of Correction and Rehabilitation is hiring and looking for candidates for the positions of correctional officer and security at the county correctional facilities. Candidates must apply online by April 23rd by visiting montgomerycountymd.gov/COR. Following the application deadline, Corrections will be hosting a one-day applicant processing event at Montgomery College Rockville campus on Saturday, April 27th from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. During the processing event, candidates must take a written assessment exam and background interviews will also be scheduled. Qualified candidates will be provided with a contingent job offer that same day. Walk-ins will be accepted on April 27th, but to expedite application processing, it is recommended to apply online by the 23rd. For more information, call 311. Coming up on County Report this week, a local nature center celebrates a milestone anniversary and you're invited. We'll tell you when and where. And hundreds of butterflies return to Brookside Gardens. The Wings of Fancy Butterfly Show opens doors and it is a must-see. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Mark your calendars. The Montgomery County Greenfest is coming up and you don't want to miss it. Greenfest promises to be a fun-filled day of entertainment, community, and learning. Enjoy live music and fun and games for kids, learn how to green your home and neighborhood, attend a DIY workshop, and explore exhibitor booths. Greenfest has activities for all ages and interests. Make sure you stop by and explore your path to a greener life.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Calling all citizen scientists. Montgomery Parks is hosting the 2019 City Nature Challenge. Here's more.
Montgomery Parks is dedicated to a healthy ecosystem. Part of that includes studying the biodiversity there. To that end, Montgomery Parks is participating in the City Nature Challenge and is asking park users to join them. Anyone can become a citizen scientist. Will you?
The City Nature Challenge is an invitation to go outside and find wild plants and animals right in your neighborhood. From April 26th to April 29th, cities around the world will be competing to have the most participants find the most biodiversity in their region. It's really easy to participate. Anyone can do it, and you don't even need to leave your backyard. You simply go outside and find a wild organism. It could be a bug, a wildflower, a mushroom. You take its photo and then upload your photo to iNaturalist.org, or you can download the free iNaturalist app and submit your photo through your phone. You simply open it up on your phone, and at the very center in the bottom, you hit Observe. That's going to bring to your camera, your phone's camera. You can make a live observation right then and there, or you can surf through your photos that are already on your camera roll and bring up something that you've taken a picture of recently and add that to your observation. Then iNaturalist will prompt you to make an identification. It asks you, what did you see? When you click on it, that's where that innovative AI technology comes in. It's really good at finding what's in your photo, what creature you've maybe taken a picture of. It's suggesting a red-winged blackbird for this observation that I made, and that's exactly what's in the photo. Pretty smart, right? So I click on red-winged blackbird. Because I've used my cell phone to take the photo, it's automatically tagged with the location and the time of my observation, which is important for making those scientific observations. So once I verify that all of those things are correct, I'm going to hit share, and it's going to upload into my dashboard of observations. Now other iNaturalist users can come along and see that I've made this observation of a red-winged blackbird. They can verify that my observation is correct, and then it becomes scientific grade research. So Montgomery Parks is offering over a dozen free events related to the City Nature Challenge. In the weeks leading up to the challenge, we're offering free training. So you can come in, learn how to use iNaturalist, practice using it in the field, and then get some more information about how to make the most out of the challenge, how to upload your photos, how to make good scientific observations and identifications, how to participate in the competition fairly and follow the rules. Also tips for finding things outside and finding a diverse array of species outside. We're also offering, during the challenge weekend itself, several hikes, forays, walks with our naturalist staff. So if you're more comfortable coming outside into one of our parks and working with one of our Nature Center staff members, we'll be there to help you find some really cool things in our park that weekend.
To join the City Nature Challenge, go to montgomeryparks.org/2019 CNC.
Celebrate spring in Croydon Creek Nature Center's 17th anniversary at its annual Spring Festival and Native Plant Sale. The free family-friendly festival will be held 10 a.m. to noon on Saturday, April 27th. Rockville 11's Craig Buchanan brings you the story.
This year marks our 17th anniversary. Every year we celebrate with the Spring Festival Native Plant Sale. So we'll have native plants for sale like purple coneflower, black-eyed Susan, sweet goldenrod. We'll also have a live animal show from Reptile Wonders, and then activities and sustainability exhibits from the Environmental Management Division, our local beekeeper, and also naturalist-led trail hikes. Croydon Creek Nature Center is located in Rockville Civic Center Park, so we're on 120 acres right in Rockville. And when you look out across the landscape, you feel like you're right in the middle of the woods, but then you can kind of hear the traffic on Norbeck Road. So it's a really nice oasis to get away from it all. We have a lot of people that come here on their lunch hour, they take a quick hike. We have over 3 miles of hiking trails, but you can really feel like you're getting close to nature, doing a little forest walking, but still we're right here in the middle of Rockville.
For more information on Croydon Creek Nature Center, visit rockvillemd.gov/Croydon Creek, where you can sign up for the center's newsletter. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook as well at facebook.com/Croydon Creek. For County Report This Week, I'm Craig Buchanan.
It is that time of the year again at Brookside Gardens to see a beautiful exhibit of butterflies. Hundreds of them will be on vivid display at the annual Wings of Fancy show. The pretty spectacle opens on April 17th and runs through September. Once you step inside the exhibit, you'll be surrounded by swarms of brilliant live butterflies from all over the world, soaring among colorful flowers. This exhibit is a must-see for all ages. School and private groups are welcome. To purchase tickets and learn more about the whimsical world of butterflies, visit brooksidegardens.org. And with that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.